Wolfgang.
Yeah, I've been busy over the last 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks with our 10-meter dish. A bit of background that's been, we switched between amateur radio, doing EME at 10 gigahertz and astronomy, and we haven't done astronomy for quite a while. And the last meeting when you were present, I told a bit about the measurements that we do, the observations. So I've been continuing that. That's primarily water masers at 22 gigahertz and also methanol masers. I sent you a first article on that subject, just some first experiments, and I did some more observations today. I haven't evaluated them yet, but it looks like there's yet another change in the water maser. That's nice to see that changing on short notice. Yeah, and other than that, we had a mechanical issue on our 25-meter dish in the azimuth drive. That's been fixed, fortunately, or at least we're fairly confident that we found the problem and fixed it. We're just still doing some testing. But we use it again, so we're operational there again. It was about 2 or 3 weeks when we couldn't use it, or we did not want to use it in order to avoid to create more damage. So I guess that's all I have for the moment for today.
Okay, thanks. Well, let's see. What's going on? So Jason and Lisa.
So I've been focused on just wrapping things up at my current job and more detailed planning for the move in January. Yeah, so things are approaching rapidly. What's funny is I'm actually taking an official business trip this coming week. It'll be my last travel with my current employer, but it's helping tie up some loose ends for them. Trying to leave things in decent shape. But
we did finish Felix Loxman's lectures. Were wonderful, absolutely wonderful on radio astronomy. And I started reading the book for amateur license, so that's good. And I have this kit that I have. It's a Make It Electronics kit. And it has all kinds of experiments and learning circuits and breadboards and crystal radio and stuff. And so I'm like diving into the deep end with Jason so we can work on some of those projects and he can teach me some things. So I'm looking forward to that too. That's going to be great. And also, since we're going to have some time apart here coming up, we figured we could do our own little Zoom meeting. He does tutoring online and everything, so we could do our own little projects together. So I thought that would be great too.
There you go. This forum might be the only way you two talk together for a while, huh?
For a bit, yes. Oh, yeah. True.
All right. Glad to be of service. Okay, thanks. Andrew.
Hello. How is everyone? Nice to see you all. We don't seem to be a very big group tonight, but I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to wonder, why am I showing you that picture? And I'll explain in a second now. Here he blows. And you see my robin. Hopefully you can see the robin. It just has to be a jokey picture to show, really. Just say Happy Christmas to you all. Also, I took that picture yesterday, and I just took it on my phone, so it's a very, very good picture. But my problem is I've been doing an awful lot of things with TED over the last week or two, but I can't tell you anything about it. It's all a little bit secret, because it would be a bit unfair to pinch his limelight for a little bit. But take it from me, it's blowing my mind. It's absolutely fantastic, at least certainly as far as I'm concerned. And I think most of you will be pretty impressed as well. And I've got some wonderful pictures I desperately want to show you, but I can't. It would be grossly unfair on TED. and he's not tonight. He's here tonight because he's off on the Christmas party for his own observatory group that he takes part in. I know he's got a 26-page article he submitted to Rich for the next journal, which is about the very things that we've been doing, which I would say is a very important article. However, just to warn you, if you do try to actually read it, you probably get as far as the first paragraph and think, what on earth is all this about? But it's got a set of instructions in it. And the next journal, and possibly before then I'll show them on this group or pass them through on the mailing list. I've got some lovely pictures to show, but I'll give them his opportunity first. So thanks very much.
So is the time frame for the big reveal maybe Drake's Lounge this month, or is it going to push out a little longer, you think?
I don't know. He's written an article for the next Sarah journal, which I don't know if Rich has accepted all 26 pages of it or not.
This is going to be a large journal. I've got my call for papers was overwhelmingly accepted by lots of people. So I'm glad it's digital. You spend a fortune printing it. Yeah, this is going to be a great journal. And thank you guys all for submitting stuff. And yeah. And I think the official Drake's Lounge normal schedule will be next week. So I guess that would be, we'll just go ahead and I'll send the announcement out and we may get our current crowd back.
Okay, yes, yes. Thanks to all. There's some problems with connections. Yes, if I have some message, if some problems with my sound and pronunciation, please interrupt me. So if I repeat, if you don't understand what I am speaking. So okay, if my message is now okay. Oh, okay. Screen is okay. Is okay.
Yep.
Some message. Sorry for problems. Some message about W75 and DR21 observations, the star formation regions observations at 6.7 gigahertz methanol measure. Westerhout 75N DR21 is a part of Cygnus X big star formation complex. This is two different regions, but they are very close each other. Some speaking they are colliding, and coordinates right coordinates of both regions. You can see they're very close. Star formation regions usually have high infrared luminosity, and methanol works as tracer of star formation regions, especially masers which pumped by infrared. If you can see, that's a great photo of a great picture of Cygnus X from space region from their locations. You can see short and mid infrared spots on the left and right far infrared spots and short millimeter wave spots. This is for W75. This is for DR21. My coordinates I specified in previous slide points to this to upper part of DR21. This is in infrared. This is some elongated region, part of this elongated regions about here. Coordinates I here are coordinates, but taken from Japanese. Okay, DR21 is elongated region, and my coordinates is on previous slide. These coordinates correspond to upper part of DR20I regions, but many of works about investigations about these regions specify lower part of these elongated regions about here about this point. Yes, this is infrared spots in W75 region. More infrared spots, more infrared info about these regions. Distance about 2 kiloparsecs. Many H2 spots detected in both regions. For W75, about 10 and 5 of solar luminosity. DR21 is brighter, more than 1.5 times, more than in half of times, but there is some problem. This is not maybe not a problem, but this is some puzzle for me. I will talk in next slide. You can see this elongated DR21, more far infrared spots in upper parts of DR infrared. This correspond to methanol radiations specified by Ibaraki. Because of that, I think Ibaraki takes upper part of DR21 regions as and specifies the corresponding coordinate points. This is 75 regions. Contours correspond to far infrared radiations, about 2 regions. DR21 is brighter in far infrared, but according to Japanese data, it's 6.7 gigahertz. Methanol radiation, methanol measures for W75 is brighter than DR21, more than 20 times and more. Dish, their dish, the Japanese dish to 32 meters, can distinguish both region W75 and DR21. Here is no problem with their resolution. I think this data, this Japanese data, is trustful, are trustful. Info about molecular radiations. I think this was a time was presented
Yeah, go ahead.
5N. You can see red circles. This is methanol masers, and blue triangles. This is water masers in W75 contours. Contours denoted like methanol and water masers. Pictures taken from this work. What you can see the molecular map. Both regions was observed with my present dish. This dish designed by Radio Whiskey 3 Brow Papa, 2.4 meters, beam with about 1.3 degrees at 6.7 gigahertz, and dish does not distinguish both regions and receive radiations from both regions simultaneously. Minimal detectable peak flux density about 80 Yansky for 1 hour of integrations for my receiving system. Automatic tracking all the integration time and linear polarizations. And results during November, this November, form of spectrum correspond to W7 regions, and 21 is not seen. White line about 4.5 kilometer per second, more narrower line in 7.5 kilometer per second. This should, as you can see, correspond to W75 spectrum. I can remind it what it looked like tropical spectrum from Japanese IMET database. The next observations was more interesting. Second half of November, two observations. Line 7.5 disappeared. I didn't see both times that line. Line 4.5 still present, and the line about 9.5 kilometer per second is appeared on both spectrum. It was unexpectedly. I hope this is not artifact of post processing of data. I will check again, maybe within 1 week, the spectrum, and we'll see. Here this receiver receiving system, but it is so interesting appearing of line 9.5 and disappearing 7.5 kilometer per second. This okay. This all for now. If some questions, I'm glad to answer.
Anybody have any questions? And all right, thank you very much. I think Richard Flagg, you're the last one.
I don't have anything to add. I'm just here to enjoy the good work that everybody else is doing.
All right. Anybody else have any? Did I miss anybody? Anything else? Okay. Sorry for the slip up from last week, and we'll have Drake's Lounge next Sunday, so we should have the usual crowd back. That's all we got.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
Rich.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, thanks. Great evening. Thank you, guys. All the best.
See you guys next week.